it is nice to kind of have that internal testing system as we go through with our teams using it and helping those folks out. Um, so yeah, and that kind of leads into some of the subscription services that we also offer, that give guidance and help towards um, you know trying to adopt these, because when you're trying to implement a hardening standard for the first time, just the hardening standard itself is really difficult and complicated and hard to get your head around, and then trying to learn an automation around it, is a bit difficult sometimes. So we do offer a layer of support to help you adopt these baselines and accelerate your adoption of hardening and being more secure in your estate or environment. Um, so yeah, we do offer that with Lockdown Enterprise, that support tier, and it will have people like Mark and myself, help you get going and using the Ansible Lockdown rules.
Yeah, I completely agree. I mean, when I first started out doing benchmarks and baselines, you do need to know the operating system and then look at all the standards and what they're trying to say to change and why they're trying to change it. Obviously, you can't adopt everything all the time, which is why we variabilize as much as we possibly can. So some items you will need to turn on and off to work for your environments and for your applications that you're running. But yeah, if it was a lot more progressed than it is now, then I'd have been using it many years ago. Hence why I got into working with Lockdown and growing it further forward. And what we're offering to our subscribers, those people that purchase the support from us, is not only if you find a bug or a fix, then you get priority on those things. We also give you the option to help us guide the pipelines, the pipeline of work we're doing. So that could be we want a new operating system or we want a new application controlled. There's a desire for Kubernetes hardening, there's a desire for Docker or whatever we want to do, or maybe it's an operating system we're not currently doing. That's the sort of thing that we're trying to do from the subscriber point of view. And you have early access right now to all the work we're doing in the background. So while the community is now getting probably 3 to 6 months behind releases, if you're in the subscriber zone, then you get those early releases. As soon as we finish writing new updates and new changes that the providers are giving to us, whether CIS or STIG, they go to a private repo only for subscribers, which means you can feedback and really drive forward what we're doing and how we're doing it and how it works for you, getting your priority through rather than the community coming through. But the community has been phenomenal in supporting this and growing it and feeding back and getting there. And Discord has been, I think, the biggest thing we've done in the last 2 years.
Yeah, the community adding Discord to the community has given the community a bigger voice. There's a lot of interactions that happen. It's not just opening an issue ticket or opening a PR. There's you can ask more in-depth questions and have a conversation about the question, and actually try and learn more about automation on top of the baselines and Ansible Lockdown itself, which also I want to circle back to with our new method of doing releases is we have a private versus public release. And this private release is for Lockdown Enterprise subscribers only. So if you do subscribe, you do get that early access to the baselines. So as soon as we have a benchmark related update ready to go, you will have access to it before the private community, which gives, before it's released to everybody, it has a good chance of being fully tested and vetted out before it's out there in the wild. So that's another element to the Lockdown Enterprise support benefits is you can start testing with benchmark updates earlier than the general community with those.